to ask you, Craig, and
Yeah.
what's the weed situation like?
Nil.
It is.
Big fat zero.
Nothing. Dude, it's like there's signs as soon as you enter the country, it's like capital punishment if you bring any drugs, including marijuana, into the country. They will kill you. I'm not kidding.
Oh, dang.
You will die. You get caught with that. So it's like, not fucking around. I'm not going to even tempt or even think about any of that shit. Like, no. Just don't even do it. And plus, even if you were to like buy something here, it fucking sucks anyway. So it's like it's not worth it. So like you see in the news, the local news outlet is called the Straits Times. There was an article a couple weeks ago, somebody who tried to bring over, it was funny, they said tons of, like a bunch of marijuana and ice smuggling. Like they called it actual ice in the newspaper. Like somebody was trying to bring meth over the border. Those people are now probably dead or on their way to being dead. Somebody was caught in Malaysia, just across the border, with like 1,000 ecstasy pills. They were Singaporean. They then get brought back to Singapore. Those people are now probably on their way to being dead. So it's like things get a little stickier, I think, if you're an American, because, you know, Americans have a lot of clout here. I mean, like the governments work very closely together. Not like I have any clout here, but like if I were to get caught with something, there would be a big like to do about it, and the governments would probably like kind of spar about it, because, you know, Americans don't agree with killing people over weed. So there would be some kind of battle there, and it'd be tougher to, I guess it's weird to say, but to kill me for that. But they would try for sure.
Yeah, we don't kill for weed, just for racism. It's not funny, but you know, like, yeah. It's crazy because I would say you're a weed connoisseur since back in the Lindsay days, high school. And how have you felt? I've felt it. Yeah. This is how we do it here, Craig, Water Tower Podcast.
Bullshit, smoking pot.
I'm ready. Yeah, for another time. But
hey, I thought Texas was bad. God damn, Craig.
Yeah, no, there's no messing around with that stuff. It's like they say if you know the right people, you can find it. It's here. I mean, if people are trying to smuggle it in here, there's got to be demand for it, and people are obviously smoking it here. But I'm like, I walk around and I'm like, even if I did have some here, like, again, one, it sucks. So like I wouldn't even like want to like the pictures in that article I was talking about. It's like the swaggiest mids at the best. So it's like. It wouldn't even be worth it. But two, if I did, like, where would I go? Like, one, it smells when you smoke it. So like, where would I go? And like, if somebody saw in the U.S., like, if people see you doing something wrong, like, especially smoking weed, but like, not to say that smoking weed's wrong, but if you see you doing like something illegal or questionable, morally questionable, they're more likely to turn a blind eye and be like, well, it's none of my business, you know. So like, here, they'll fucking call the cops and they'll rat your ass out. So it's like they take pride in how clean and how orderly and how efficient things run, like to the point where people will like proactively, you know, take action against nefarious like acts. So I wouldn't even do it if I had the chance.
Well, yeah, you'd risk your life and then you wouldn't even get high.
Yeah. Talk about paranoid thoughts. Like I can't even imagine where my mind would go in that.
So have you felt better? Like I've heard some people quitting weed, they love it. I've heard other stories where people are like, I need it. Like I need it every once in a while. How do you feel?
No, it's fine. I mean, like, you know, first couple of weeks I was like, man, you know, it feels a lot different. I wish I could, you know, I've definitely missed it. But now I'm like, I just don't even think about it anymore. Kind of forgot about it. So it's fine. I got to fill my time with other, you know, more productive things. So it's good.
But do you feel like healthier or like more active or anything like that?
Nah, not really. I mean, like just bored. So I played, you know, it feels like it's missing from some things, like playing video games. You know, or if I don't, instead of like sitting on the couch or something, I'll go out and I'll go for a run. You know, it's just like, so I'm like, oh, I feel healthier in that sense because I've been like running a shitload. But, you know, outside of that, like, nah.
You get that runner's high.
Yeah, that's bullshit, by the way.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hey, that's the universe, baby.
That's awesome, man. Crazy thing is, I got a phone call too. It was from an old friend. And he's like, "Hey, I heard an old podcast we did together. It's not for you. Don't do it. Just stop." I'm fucking around.
I was just about to say, you better tell him, fuck you. But I also have some things to share. But dude, we'll just jump right into it. We'll start off with like, what the show's about, and then I'll just pass it directly on to you, and you can talk about how it's affected you, and then you talk for a little bit. We'll just bounce off each other, and then I'll go, and then we'll go into like what's going on in the world and all this other bullshit.
Oh, cutting out.
Ah, fuck.
It's weird, like when you do DMT.
Dude, don't you ever just watch Fox though? Like, I mean, I don't ever watch Fox, but I look at like stuff on Twitter and stuff, and like Instagram, like short videos. Like, I always think like, dude, there's got to be so many affairs. Like, dude, the women and men on there just seem so dirty. Like, they probably fucking each other all the time.
And I was like, "Oh shit, this shit real." Like, I wasn't prepared. I thought it was gonna be like, dude, but it's like, what? And I was just like, and then like I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go next. I can't be a bitch." In the end, I was like, "Thank you for agreeing to have this threesome with me." They're like, "Oh, fuck, leave my hand," like. But I dragged it out forever. They had to keep playing with it. The teacher was like, "Keep going, keep going."
What's his name?
I don't remember.